Will those in favour of the draft resolution please raise their hand?
With the Islamic State group now controlling a third of Iraq and Syria, the Security Council took a unified stand against what it called one of the most serious threats to international peace and security.
It sends a clear political message that the international community utterly condemns ISIL's brutal and mindless terrorist acts, rejects its violent extremist ideology, and is united in its resolve to oppose and confront it.
The resolution attempts to cut off funding and other forms of support for Islamic State and al-Nusra Front, adding 6 individuals to a sanctions list. But a former UN counterterrorism official says it may be too late for the usual tools of the Security Council to have an impact.
The arms are already there. These groups are incredibly well armed, in fact, and every day they seem to be better armed because they take over Syrian or Iraqi arms stocks. So far as the assets freeze is concerned, well, they're certainly not hurting. I mean, they have a lot of money there.
The resolution does express international unity, and it demands that member states cut off not only funding, but also the recruitment of foreign fighters. Many countries are worried about their own citizens who've joined these groups and could return home to cause trouble.
The resolution also warns of the group's use of the internet and other communication technology for the purpose of recruitment and incitement, putting the onus on UN member states to stifle support for the groups.
My government asks all of the neighboring countries and other countries to take strong measures to implement steps and apply this resolution. This is very important. Iraq will continue to work with all countries and with an organization to fight this international terrorism groups and defeat them.
Until they do, the international community will be faced with an ongoing humanitarian as well as political crisis, and more than 1 million displaced Iraqis and Syrians who can't go home. Kristen Salumi, Al Jazeera, the United Nations.